I don't know how much longer Cathy has her job. Regardless of if you think the things that Cathy said are okay or not, in any business, have you ever seen someone be under fire so much as Cathy is and just keep their job? There's no way. It's also the timing just, I guess, couldn't be better or worse, however you want.
Guess what just shook the WNBA to its core? And no, it wasn't a buzzer beater. Word on the street is that Commissioner Cathy Engelbert is in full-on panic mode right now. Why? Because Caitlin Clark, yes, the face of the entire league, just dropped a quiet but powerful bombshell. She hinted she might trade the basketball court for the golf course and join the LPGA. Imagine that for a second. The league's brightest star swapping jump shots for golf swings. That's not just shocking, that's every commissioner's worst nightmare. So now the big question is there any truth behind this rumor? Or is it just the WNBA's deepest fear creeping closer to reality?
That Caitlin should be grateful for the money that she makes off the court. If Cathy truly feels that Caitlin should be grateful for her and grateful for the WNBA, for her off-season league money, which, by the way, Caitlin had a lot of endorsement deals before she even came to the WNBA. If that is how she feels about Caitlin and it's not the reverse, not Cathy being grateful for Caitlin, that is so
Something wild is going down behind the scenes at the WNBA right now, and it's pure chaos. Reports say the entire office feels like a pressure cooker, with everyone tiptoeing around while Commissioner Cathy Engelbert leads the charge in full panic mode. And the reason? None other than Caitlin Clark, the superstar who single-handedly revived ticket sales, skyrocketed ratings, and made the league matter again, is suddenly being connected to the LPGA. That's right, golf. The idea alone has sent shockwaves through the league. Can you imagine the WNBA's biggest name trading her basketball for a golf club? That's not just a rumor, that's a potential crisis in motion.
Say hi, I need to introduce myself. I play out here on tour. I'm Maria. Thank you for being out here. It's very cool what you're doing for sports, kicking ass on and off the field. But now,
and here's the Caitlin Clark effect, Morgan, with Maria Fossey and other players out here following.
That's good.
A lot of fun. Made it easy.
Could I steal you for a second? I don't think I'll have like bigger. I can't say bad stuff on TV, but badasses. Once together, we're doing a fun like quickie on that side. There we go. Yeah. I'm next. Yes. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Hi, Caitlin.
I said the buzz from the players
over here, so I'm distracting you.
For
no, y'all are trying to get
has
finished.
been huge.
Somebody take this picture.
By the way, Allie, an outstanding point guard in her own right in Fulton, Mississippi. All-state.
Thanks for being here. Yeah. Good luck.
Now hold on before you dismiss this as another wild off-season rumor. There's actually something to it. Caitlin Clark's connection to golf isn't new at all. She's been spotted on the fairways plenty of times, even teeing off alongside some of the biggest names in the sport, like Nelly Korda herself. And here's the kick. Caitlin didn't just play once for fun. She was actually invited back for another LPGA event this fall. That's not random chatter or fan speculation. That's real momentum. This might be more than just a headline. It could be a glimpse at what's next.
Thank you. Caitlin Clark brought her golf game to the LPGA Tour today, playing in a Pro-Am that attracted a bigger crowd than the Tour often gets. Clark played at the back nine at Pelican Golf Club.
Every time Caitlin Clark steps onto a golf course, something incredible happens. The crowds grow, the cameras roll, and the excitement skyrockets. The golf world lights up, and those LPGA executives, they can't stop smiling. Now put that energy next to what's happening in the WNBA. Total disarray. Controversies with referees, frustrated players, and a commissioner who seems completely out of touch. So is it really that shocking that whispers about Caitlin finding a new home are getting louder? Not at all. Let's be honest, Caitlin Clark doesn't need the WNBA anymore. The truth is, the WNBA needs her. She's the reason arenas sell out, why jerseys are gone in minutes, and why big sponsors even bother picking up the phone again. But instead of celebrating her as the gift she is, the league's leadership, under Cathy Engelbert, has often treated her like an issue to manage. From the very start, her treatment on the court became a national talking point. Hard fouls ignored, clear targeting, and a commissioner who brushed it all off as just physical basketball. Fans saw through that. They saw favoritism, inconsistency, and a league refusing to protect its brightest star. So when Caitlin Clark showed up on the golf course, smiling, relaxed, and clearly having the time of her life, fans couldn't help but notice. The contrast was striking. On the fairways, she was treated like royalty, respected, celebrated, and free. But back in the WNBA, it felt like she was just another storyline the league wanted to control. And that's where this rumor really took off. Insiders are whispering that the tension inside WNBA headquarters is very real. Cathy Engelbert knows exactly what's at stake. Losing Caitlin wouldn't just hurt the league's image, it could mark the end of her own leadership. Because let's face it, without Caitlin Clark, WNBA ratings would nosedive faster than a bad putt on soaked turf. To make matters worse, this is all happening while the league's CBA talks are already falling apart. Owners are frustrated, players are fed up, and the timing couldn't be worse. Throw in the possibility of Caitlin walking away, and suddenly the WNBA isn't just facing a bad news cycle, it's staring down a full-blown public relations meltdown. One even Caitlin's deepest three-pointer couldn't save.
Cathy Engelbert needs to resign. I am disheartened about how Nafisha characterized our conversation at league leadership. That's all you've got? You gotta go. That's a weak-ass response. I'm gonna say it one more time. That's a weak-ass response. You are the commissioner of the league. This young lady, Nafisha Collier, who's been runner-up for MVP twice, who's clearly a face and a star in the league, who's universally respected, called you out. She said, you're dismissive. She talked about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese and how your comments were that they were lucky to be in the league. They should be grateful for the money that they're getting. They should be on their knees thanking the... What? What? And that's the response that you give? What kind of defense is that? Was she lying? Cathy Engelbert? Did you say that about Caitlin Clark or did you not? Did you say that about Angel Reese or did you not? Did you act that way towards Nafisha Collier or did you not? When you somebody that really has power to flex, folks don't talk about you that way on platforms like that. They might say it privately. Hell, they might say it to your face privately. They don't say it publicly because that would be you know what. She didn't care. And I have not heard one single WNBA player come speak to the defense of Cathy Engelbert. She has to go. You can't be representing players. They don't respect her and they don't feel respected by her. We reached out and offered her an invitation to come and explain herself and explain if she really wanted to comment. And if so, why hasn't she commented more forcefully already? We said we heard she was not available because she's doing the NBA Finals. I'm sorry, I didn't know she was covering it. I didn't know she didn't have time to get on the phone for 10 minutes and have a conversation. My bad. That's her decision.
Cathy Engelbert is already taking a ton of heat for pretty much everything she's touched, from all the referee chaos to player salaries and even how she deals with the media. People she's supposed to be leading have called her tone deaf, condescending, and totally out of touch. And now, rumors about Caitlin Clark possibly leaving are just exploding all over social media. Fans aren't buying the "it's just a fun tournament" excuse anymore either. They've seen how happy Caitlin looks with a golf club, and they've definitely seen how miserable she looked getting body checked without a whistle in the WNBA. The whole picture is just brutal. You can almost picture Cathy Engelbert right now scrolling through her phone, seeing Caitlin Clark LPGA trending, and just screaming inside because this isn't just some rumor. It's about what that rumor really represents. Next voice.
Flying off the rack. Caitlin was signing a few autographs. I mean, she's a larger...
If Caitlin Clark even thinks about trying another sport, it sends a massive message. Not about her, but about the WNBA. It shows how badly the league has mishandled its biggest star. Instead of empowering her, they've made her feel undervalued, and that's exactly what's fueling this growing storm. Now, let's be real. Caitlin probably isn't packing up her sneakers for golf clubs tomorrow. But the fact that people believe she might, that says everything about the current state of the WNBA. When was the last time you heard a male athlete even rumored to leave his league because of poor leadership. Exactly. This whole situation shines a spotlight on the mess Commissioner Cathy Engelbert has created. Players are frustrated, fans are fed up, sponsors are nervous, and the one person keeping the league relevant is now being courted by a sport that actually treats her with respect. And honestly, who could blame Caitlyn if she's tempted? The LPGA literally rolled out the red carpet for her. Front row treatment, smiling crowds, no drama, just pure appreciation. Golf welcomed her like the superstar she is, while her own league acted like she was just another rookie who got lucky. It's embarrassing. Let's not forget, Caitlin Clark has done more for women's sports in 2 years than most executives do in their entire careers. But instead of protecting her, the WNBA allowed her to be hacked, targeted, and mocked, while pretending everything was fine. When you lose the respect of your star, you lose the league. And that's exactly the nightmare Cathy Engelbert is staring down. Inside league offices, sources say it's total damage control. Meetings are tense, smiles are fake, and buzzwords like strategic planning and player relations enhancement are being thrown around nonstop. Translation, panic mode.